to the online class learning. Today's subject is pre-vocational studies and this class is for JSS3. The topic we have for today for the first period is packaging in agriculture. We have packaging in agriculture. So now I would want us to quickly refer to our textbook for better understanding. Go to page 6 of your textbook. There we have our topic. Now, what is packaging? What is packaging? Packaging simply means the process of wrapping or enclosing and protecting products for distribution, storage, sale, and use. I'll go again. Packaging simply means the wrapping or protecting of products for distribution, storage, sale, and use. Now, this simply means that before you take your farm products that you've harvested, before you take them to the market for commercial purposes, you have to go through the process of packaging so as to make your products presentable for sale. Now, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, you might ask yourself, what are the reasons for packaging? There are numerous reasons for packaging. Packaging is a very important concept in agriculture. Now, the first reason we have here is to protect them from spoilage, from pest infestation, and from damage. Now, the second reason is to protect them from harsh weather conditions like heat and rain. Now, this package is okay, we'll talk more about that. So let's just continue the reasons for now. Okay, the third reason is to make the agricultural produce easier to use, easier to store, and easier to market, to prevent them from spoiling and losing their values, and to prevent them from having any form of contamination. Now, these are the few reasons for packaging amongst others. So you can go through your textbook to get more reasons, or you can research for more reasons for packaging. Now, the criteria for packaging. Now, the criteria simply mean the things that you should put into consideration when you're trying to figure out how to package your agricultural products. Now, the first one is the choice of the material for packaging. Now, this is determined by how the nature of your agricultural produce. For example, like if your produce is solid, you have to package it in boxes, cartons. But if your produce is liquid, if your product is in liquid form, you know you can't package that liquid agricultural produce. You can't package it in a box. Why? Because it will leak out. So you have to package it in a container, like metal or plastics. So that's it. So also you consider the distance to your market, the distance to the market where you market your agricultural produce. If it's perishable products like fresh tomatoes, if you have to move it over a long distance, you have to use materials that would not encourage the spoilage. Materials that will not encourage heat, that will not cause heat to spoil the tomatoes. You understand? So you have to think about, okay, is the distance to the market long? Are these perishable goods? If they are, then you figure out what packaging material to use that would suit that farm product. Now, the next criteria is bulkiness of the produce. This has to do with the size of the produce, because how big or how small the produce is will determine what type of packaging that you would use for the product. Now, the next criteria is convenience. The packaging should be done in a way that will be convenient to both consumers and distributors. Now, let's look at the advantages of packaging and disadvantages of packaging. We'll go with advantages first. Go open to page 8 of your textbook. You can see the advantages listed out there. I'll just mention a few. It helps to make the produce more secure, helps to preserve its quality, makes transportation easier, and so on and so forth. So now looking at the disadvantages of packaging, you know that this packaging would definitely cost money. So if you are not ready to transport your products in their raw form to the market, you have to cover the cost of packaging. And packaging has to do with a lot of things, buying of the packaging materials, the designing. So you know these things will cost a lot of money, so it is expensive. So that's one of the disadvantages of packaging. And some of these packaging items are difficult to recycle. When you step out of your house and you're moving along the street, you notice there are a lot of packaging materials like boxes, containers that were used to package products, and you see them lying on the floor and they don't decay. You know, it's difficult to recycle some of those products. Packaging of agricultural products usually takes space in their transportation, and also it can cause the production process to slow down because it will take time to package those products. Now let's look at some packaging items, that's the materials that can be used to package agricultural produce. That is packaging items. Some of these materials are boxes. You can see a picture of a box. Drums and barrels. These ones can be used to package oil, like your vegetable oil, your palm oil, and so on. We have polythene bags used for packaging flour, cassava, yam, rice, and so on. We have trays and crates for your fruits and vegetables, bottles for water, milk, vegetable oil, honey, and so on. Baskets also, baskets to package vegetables, fruits, and all those farm products that can be packaged in that manner. Okay, so that will be all under packaging. You are required to do, as your homework, you're required to do page 10, that exercise under page 10 from 1 to 5. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.